Good morning, children. So let's continue with the chapter. So we did yesterday, that how that earthquake hit that village and how people were affected and they were staying without house and nothing to eat. Then how somebody helped, and people from different groups from the city, they helped them to put up a tent, and staying in a plastic tent in the winter was really difficult. Yeah, so we'll continue, we'll move ahead. Some of these people were scientists. They tried to find out which area have more chances of having an earthquake. People from village talked to them many a times. They had suggestions about building our houses again. Engineers and architects showed us some special design for houses. They said that with this design, houses would not get damaged much in an earthquake. Okay, so different scientists, different engineers and architects, they all have started working on that. They said we'll make the house somehow that the earthquake won't affect the house much. Yeah, but our people were a little afraid. They thought if these people build our houses, our village will not look like our old village, isn't it? So the villagers thought that they would build their own houses with their help. The group would build the village school. We all worked together to rebuild our village. Some people dug and brought the clay from the pond. We mixed the clay with cow dung and made large cakes. We put these on one another to make the wall. Okay, we whitewashed the wall, decorated them with beautiful design and small pieces of mirrors. That's how they decorate their wall. We put up the thatched roof. Okay, we put up the thatched roof, and then thatched roof means the roof with the stick. You can see the roof with the straw and all. And how they are making the wall, they are making the small balls of cow dung cake plus clay, and they are just joining each other, and then they are covering with the mud, and then they are coloring it and decorating it, right? This is how they made. Okay, now our house shines like a diamond in the dark night. So they are happy with the type of house they are used to live in. Okay, so these are the things. What will you do? People from the groups also made children in Jasma's school practice what they should do in case there is an earthquake. This is what they said. If possible, leave the house and go to an open ground. Okay. If you cannot go out of the house, lie down under a strong thing like a table and hold on tightly so that it doesn't slip away. Wait until the shaking stops. Okay. Have you been told in your school or anywhere else about what to do in case of an earthquake? Why do you think one should go under the table during an earthquake? See, we should go under the table, but the table should be very, very strong. If anything falls on the table, you shouldn't get hurt. Means the table should be so strong that it will protect you. Yeah. Okay. So who helped? This is read the TV report on Bhuj earthquake. This is very important, children. Lot of questions are asked on this. So Ahmedabad, January 26, 2001. At least 1,000 people are feared dead in the earthquake that struck Gujarat this morning. Many thousands have been injured. Army Jawans have been called to help in Ahmedabad, okay, in January 26, 2001. At least 150 buildings have fallen in the city of Ahmedabad. In these, there are dozens multi-storied buildings. By the evening, around 250 bodies have been removed from these buildings. It is feared that several thousand people may still be trapped. Rescue efforts are on. This is perhaps no building in the city which has developed cracks. So, all the buildings had little cracks, and many of the buildings, they had just fallen down. Okay, they collapsed. The situation in the Bhuj is even worse. People are running around in shock and panic. Within an hour of an earthquake, the fire engines had reached and started work along with the local people. Offers to help are coming from all the corners of the country and abroad. Okay, children. So like this, people started helping each other. Yeah. So wherever there is a earthquake or something goes on, people come here and they help each other. This is again very, very, very important. If there is no rain, crops can fail. Okay. If there is no rain, crops can fail and there can be a drought. Please underline. But food for people can be brought from other places so that there is no famine. Children, what is famine? Famine means when people go hungry and they die of hunger. Okay. What is famine? Famine means, or famine. Famine means people, which means, famine means people don't have to stay hungry and they don't die of hunger. Means what they decided, that there shouldn't be anyone who should die of hunger. There shouldn't be any famine. Okay. So when people die of hunger, means they are suffering from famine. Okay. So children, here this is what we have learned. So you can see here what type of difficulties are faced by the people during the flood. No, look at the picture. What kind of school have the children come after the flood? See, when there is a flood, all the school building and all, they have fallen, they have all collapsed. So where will they study? They sit here and they study like this. Okay. So here we are done with the chapter, and this chapter is all about the natural calamities, and I'm going to send you a video on the natural calamities. Okay, children.